Hey guys, it's Anya, otherwise known as Pink Sweets here on YouTube, and today I'm super excited. We're going to be doing a tutorial using the new Melt Cosmetics Baby Girl stack. This stack was inspired by the singer Aaliyah, who did pass away, and all the shade names are named after things pertaining to her. If you have never seen a Melt Cosmetics stack, this is what it looks like. The eyeshadows are all magnetic. The top one is always going to be a mirror, and then you have 4 shades or 5 shades. This is actually the second stack that they've sold that has 5, I believe, and the rest sell 4, or all have 4. So you can fan them out, you can leave them stacked, you could do whatever you want. So I'm trying to arrange these so you can kind of fan them out like that. So this stack is absolutely gorgeous. The first stack is my favorite shade. It is just stunning. It is called Hopeless Romantics, and it is a beautiful rose gold duochrome. I'm going to be using this as my highlighter today as well. I hope they do sell it individually, because most Melt Cosmetics stacks are eventually sold. The shades are eventually sold individually. This next shade is like a salmony coral shade, and it's called Scammin'. It's this one. Then we have this bright orange shade right here, and that is called Main Squeeze. And then we have this shimmery, like coppery, orangey red shade, which is called Crush. And then we have this matte, darker, pretty much the same as Crush, only matte, and that's called Breakup. So I already have my brows done today. I have put on only eye cream. My hair, you guys, didn't want to cooperate. We're having a little bit of rain today, and this doesn't do anything when it's raining, and I'm trying to grow out. At one point, I wanted to get rid of all my little baby hairs, so I cut them, and now they look terrible. So I'm growing them out. But I'm really excited about using this stack. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. So let's get started. So first I'm going to go in with my Farsali Unicorn Essence, which is a lot of people are like, oh, I don't think it's very hydrating at all. And I'm like, it's not a moisturizer. It's a hydration booster. So you're actually supposed to put it on before your moisturizer, not in place of your moisturizer. But you can also use it as a primer. So that is what we're doing today. And it really smells like marshmallows and cotton candy and just amazingness. It's so, it smells good. In terms of, hydration, I don't really think it does much of anything, but I do think it provides a nice, like, tacky, sticky base so that it does make your foundation last. So that is why I use it. And then I'm also going to go in with this Anna Sui, I believe is how you say it. It is her gel foundation primer, and her packaging is stunning. I mean, it's just adorable. Sorry, there's like dog hair on it. Dropped it right before I came in here. Looks like this. It's so cute. Look at that. And you just unscrew the top, and that's what it looks like. It's very interesting. I've never used this before. I got it on Beautylish, I believe. Okay, so it has a very, like, bouncy consistency. It's interesting. We'll see what this does. I'm just going to put, it smells good. It's lightly fragranced, like a little bit floral. I'm going to try it today. It got really good reviews. I don't know how much to use on Beautylish. And it just said to use a moderate amount. So that's what I tried. Okay. Looking at it, you would expect it to be more hydrating or more slippery, but again, like the unicorn essence, it's very much just like it's very much just like a sticky consistency. So hopefully my foundation today is going to stay on all day. All right, so let's get into the stack and prepare our eyes. So today I'm actually going to use something different. It is the Sephora Ombre Colorful Crayon Shadow and Liner Waterproof. So basically it's like the milk what is it called? The NYX Milk Jumbo Eyeshadow Pencil. There we go. That's a mouthful. So I'm going to run that on my lid. And I think I'm going to blend one eye out at a time just because this does tend to dry pretty fast. I'm using my Real Technique sponge that I use to blend out my eyeshadow bases. This is not as emollient as my paint stick or a NYX Jumbo eyeshadow pencil. It's got a more drying consistency, but it also, in my opinion, therefore doesn't crease as easily and does in fact cause the eyeshadows to last longer. Can anyone recommend, actually I think I'm going to get the Urban Decay one again, because I used to have that one, the Grindhouse sharpener, but I lost it. But I really need a good sharpener. I feel like I've been ruining pencils lately, like trying every sharpener under the sun. But I really think that I liked that one when I had it. So I'm going to try that one maybe again. But if you do have any recommendations for maybe a cheaper one or just one that you like, let me know in the comments down below. I always want to hear from you guys. So please, please, please always leave me comments. Let me know anything about yourself, anything you think about me, anything you want to see on my channel, anything. All right, let's jump into this stack. So first and foremost, I'm going to go in, I believe, I'm going to go in with Main Squeeze, which is the orange shade. Now, something to note about these stacks is they do, I don't want to say they break easily, but kinda. I mean, they, you know, I've broken two shades. I've broken the neon pink from the pink from the pink stack. No, there's no pink stack. From the neon stack. I'm going with the Morphe M562. This is this tiny blender brush into that shade. Okay, there's a lot of kick up, but they are very pigmented. And again, this is Main Squeeze. See, look at that pigment. So now, granted, I dropped them, you know, and I think any eyeshadow that you drop on a hard surface is going to break. I don't know if they're going to necessarily completely shatter, but I just think sometimes the packaging, basically what I'm trying to say is now they sell this palette that is amazing looking, and it's like flat, and it has spaces for these to go right into it. And I think each one has space for about 10 eyeshadows, I want to say. And given how many stacks I have, because I have the Lovesick stack, I have the Rust stack, I have the Haze stack, I have the Neon stack, I have the Dark Matter stack, and now I have this stack, the Radioactive stack. I think that's it. That's all. So I think I would have to get quite a few of them, but that's okay. I want to protect my eyeshadows because I really, really like Melt Cosmetics. It is a brand that I think I would reach for more if I wasn't afraid of breaking them. So this is my R37, but as soon as I saw this stack and I saw that it was inspired by Aaliyah, I knew that I had to have it. Even though, you know, some people might look at it and go, oh, that's kind of a neutral stack. I don't really see it as that, but I mean, it can be, but it can also be something fun and vibrant. So I am so happy to have it. Yes, I love it. And even though I tend to do more vibrant looks, I always get told that this type of shade, and I agree, is, gonna make my green eyes pop. Either browns, oranges, and purples, or like burgundies. So, and it's true, they do make green eyes pop, so I probably should try to wear them a little bit more. Now, I'm gonna go in with the shade that is my favorite, which would be Hopeless Romantics, the duochrome shade. And I'm not gonna do this for full pigment just yet. This is just to blend out that shade because this is the lightest shade in the stack, and it's also gonna go on the brow bone. So I'm just feathering that into the brow bone because I don't want it to be too dark. But I really want to blend out the orange shade, and I really want to lighten the brow bone a little bit. I can't wait to see what this looks like as a highlighter on me. I'm curious. And we could always add something lighter on top of it if it is too dark. It's just such a pretty shade. Such a pretty shade. Okay. So, now that I've blended out the edges and kind of made my brow bone a little bit darker than usual, but I kind of like it. I'm just gonna go back over that color one more time. All right. Now, I did get, like I said, quite a bit of fallout, but it doesn't surprise me. It's a very pigmented stack. And, you know, I want pigmented. And if I have to have something that's a little bit more, what is the word? A little bit more, you know, fallouty, then I'm okay with that. Now we're going into Crush, which is the metallic, like, I don't know what to call this shade. It's like a brick red, maybe. And we're going to put that on the outer corner. And I'm not going to go in that far with it. I don't think I've ever done a look like this before, to be honest with you guys. I really don't. I don't know why. Like, it's beautiful. And I have the Jaclyn Hill palette, which, you know, has a lot of these types of shades. I really need to get into it. I was watching Shelby Triglia, I think is how you say her name. And she does a lot of like bronzy, like coppery, pretty, you know, eyeshadow looks like this. And, you know, there's lots of people that do, and I really love it. Raw Beauty Christie, I would say, does a lot of bronzy looks. Gosh, these shades. And they are blending so nicely, you guys, like so nicely. Okay, now I'm going to go into the matte version of that shade and just see if I can deepen up the outer V just a little smidge more. Sometimes a matte will be a little bit darker, and it already does look a smidge darker. Yep, it's just a touch darker. Goodness, I didn't expect to like it this much. For a person who does not with neutrals a whole lot, I love it. I really do. Okay. Don't worry, we're gonna get rid of all this. This is why I do my foundation last, you guys. My personal preference. Anybody can do what they want, but that's what I do. Okay, now I'm going to take a flat shader brush, the Morphe blue thing, and I'm going to take my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer, and maybe I'll just use it directly off the wand. Nope, we're going to go in with the Born This Way concealer, actually, because I don't want to go directly in with the one. Although, why don't we do that, people? I don't. When we do a cut crease, like, I get that we're trying to be, like, precise. I'm just going to try it. I just want to see what it does. What will happen? It's just makeup. No, and you guys know I love makeup and I'm passionate about it, but I always say it's just makeup because I always want it to stay fun. I'm just going to then use the brush, kind of cut out that crease. Don't know what that noise was. Oh my gosh, last night, the smoke detectors needed a new battery and it started chirping, and I was like, really? It never happens during the day when you've got nothing to do. It always happens when you're trying to sleep or go somewhere. Mostly sleep. Most of the time it happens when you're trying to sleep. Am I right? Okay, so I feel like that went really well on one eye. No, I went good on both, I guess, but I'm just going to reinforce that. I'm just blending the edge where the concealer was, or is, not was, I didn't take it away. I just put it there. Because we want it to be seamless, right? Today we do. Okay, now we're going to go in with our Wet n Wild flat shader brush and that gorgeous Hopeless Romantic shade. I usually never wet my metallics. I usually use glitter glue. I'm going to try a little bit of Fix Plus on my brush, just a little. Okay, and I'm just going to put that on the lid. Oh, that's so pretty. You guys, I can't even. Wow. Oh, I can't wait to post photos of it on my Instagram for you guys too, so you can see it like really close up and in picture quality. It's just stunning. Well, you can see it. I mean, it's beautiful. I really hope that they, like I said, sell this shade, all the shades separately, because I could see myself totally going through this one and needing to replace it. Which I like that they have that option, because then you don't have to worry about, well, if I buy the stack and I like this shade better than this shade, and then I buy, what if I end up running out of one? Well, you could just buy that one individually, because that's how they roll. Just going back in with that R37, no extra product, and just kind of intensifying around that beautiful coppery shade. Now I'm going to take a little bit of extra product and just intensify that. I'm definitely going to do a few more looks with this. Gorgeous. Alright, and now I'm just going to go in with this pencil brush, back in with that Hopeless Romantics, and just run it again along the brow bone. Make sure that's there to stay. Okay. I feel like we need to get rid of some of this fallout. And do our face. I think I saw It's Likely Makeup use this stack on her channel, like before it came out. And I saw Angelica Nyquist. She reviewed it on her channel. Well, not reviewed it. She put it on her going on the wish list or not. And in that video, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have it. But what's funny is that in the pictures, I will admit, I thought it was a lot more red and coral. Like, go look at the pictures if you get a chance and see what you think. Oh my goodness. Sorry guys, that was like 3 foundations at once. Thank goodness it wasn't the stack. But, it was like, I felt like it looked very orange and coral, but also red. I don't know. So I'm going in with 2 foundations today. I'm going in with the Magic Foundation by Charlotte Tilbury. Whoa. And I'm going in with more, apparently, of the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation. I'm just going to mix those 2 together. I've never tried this combination before. I've tried each of the foundations separately. Actually, let me add a little bit more Charlotte Tilbury for color, because it's a little bit lighter than my matte and poreless, which kind of oxidizes on me sometimes. But yeah, I have never tried this particular combination before. I like to mix my foundations always, and I like to experiment to see what will work the best. And I'm just going to go off camera and I'm going to blend that in, and I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. So I've blended most of that in. I'm just going to go over it, and I blended it in with one of my rainbow paddle brushes. I'm just going to go over it with a beauty sponge just to make sure that it is really pushed into the skin. I really liked my foundation combination you guys, for my the crawfish broil. I mean, that foundation, I don't know if you saw the pictures on my Instagram, but I took pictures right before we left, and then I took pictures right when we got home. Like, I promise you. And I could not believe that the foundation still looked that good, even though it was eight or 9 hours later. I forget. I posted the time in my Instagram post. And you can follow me at Pink Sweets with a 1 instead of an I. And it literally, I need to just throw this one away. I always grab the one that I'm done with. But it looked almost exactly the same. Like, minus the fact that my curls had fallen. That's not face, I guess. And my lips. Like, my lipstick was gone. But, I'd eaten crawfish all day. So I didn't expect any lipstick to last through that. Suki, what are you doing? So, if you have a lipstick that lasts you through a crawfish broil, that's like lip spackle. So I'm going to use the same Sony Cash Hook brush. And I chose not to reapply. Because honestly, you guys, what's funny is that I'm a makeup person, but I just cannot be bothered to reapply my lip products. And I've really started to try to be good about it, because it's ridiculous the amount of lip products that I own. I just cannot even begin to explain to you guys how many lip products I own. And yeah, I need to reapply. Because if I don't start reapplying, I mean, it's going to be really sad how many lip products start to go bad. And I used to have to buy backups of like my favorite stuff and whatnot. Oh, no, shouldn't have done that. Because, anytime you find a shade that you love, I mean, unless it's something really unique, but if it's like, oh, it's a nude, or, oh, it's this, it's that, most likely another company is going to come along and make something just like it. So you don't need 10 of them. So this is and that was my Makeup Revolution concealer, if I didn't say that. This is my mixture that I used for the crawfish broil. This is the Matte Peach Perfect Powder mixed with the Ben Nye Cameo Powder, which Makeup Revolution actually does a dupe for it, which is called the, what is it called? Okay, I just said this is the Cameo, so it's the lace shade. And they also have banana, topaz, maybe, like different shades for different skin tones. And that's the same one as like that ghost powder that I used that one time. So, but Cameo I think is a bit better for my skin tone. So, we're going to go in with my favorite knock that powder off my face and buff it into my skin brush, which is the Real Techniques bronzer brush. We've talked about that before, but if you're new, maybe we haven't. So this is a brush that is marketed as a bronzer brush, but we don't like it as that. So we're just going to, I just really like the finish that this brush gives my face. Alright, so then we're going to go in with, actually first I'm going to do something different. I'm going to take my Real Techniques face duo fiber face brush and my Stargazer powder. It is just a white powder. I'm just going to put a little bit under my eyes. And then I'm going to take that same bronzer brush. I'm actually going to put it on the high points of my face. Suki! I don't know what she's getting into. I hear a noise though. And just swipe it off. It's going to give me a little bit, not that anyone will be able to tell, a little bit of a highlighter or a highlighted effect under my eyes. It's hard for me to get that because of how pale I am, but we're going to try. All right, so what bronzer do I want? Oh, I want my butter bronzer, and I'm going to tell you guys why. You have no idea what you're about to hear. So, Physicians Formula butter bronzer, which, I mean, I'm just saying, I have only hit pan on this bronzer and like one other one, a MAC one that I had for like 20,000 years. So, this one, this is not the brush I wanted to use. I'm so excited about what I'm about to tell you. I used the wrong brush. So we're using this Real Techniques contour brush. And, okay, so Physicians Formula butter bronzer smells amazing. I've said for years, you need to make a perfume, you need to make a body lotion. It smells like it. People will buy it. I even emailed them, like, I want to say 3 years ago or something like that. And I was like, please, I need this in my life. Nothing happened. So I'm watching Tara Babies, who does a lot of reviews, swatches, and hauls on YouTube. Love her channel. And she buys a lot of makeup, though. She has a lot of makeup. So do I. But it's just fun to watch somebody else that's as crazy about makeup as I am. So she does a haul, and I'm watching. All of a sudden, she pulls out a Physicians Formula butter palette. And I just about fell out of my chair. So, Physicians Formula came out with a Walmart exclusive, or on their website exclusive as well. Just working in small sections. Palette. And it comes with bronzer. About this size, maybe a little bit smaller, but almost this size. And they have this one, which is the light bronze. They also have the bronzer, which is the darker shade. And then it has that, one of the two bronzers. It has a blush, which is a beautiful peachy coral blush. And then it has two highlighters that look wet, and they are limited edition. One is like a lilac, lavendery, pinky color, and the other one is like a white gold almost, or like it's a white gold to gold. I don't know. It's more gold, and it's stunning. They're both stunning. And literally, you can get this palette on physiciansformula.com or walmart.com or in stores at Walmart for, depending on where you live, for on physiciansformula.com, I think it's like $14.99, and then 11 something at Walmart, probably like $11.97 or something like that. Yeah. And I'm telling you, I mean, one of these by itself costs about $11.99. So you're getting an amazing deal. And last but not least, back to the scent. It comes with a bottle of perfume that smells like this. I just about fell out of my chair. I was so excited. So I ordered 3 of them. Because honestly, I have 2 of these going, and they're both hitting pan. So I was like, and I only ordered, though, the darker shade, because this one, you saw how long it took me to build it up. And I'm pretty pale. Like, you would expect a bronzer like that to show up on my skin. But that one is a little bit tricky. So I'm going to use the Australis setting spray to kind of melt the powders into my skin. You guys know I like to do that. And also prepare my face for highlighter. And yeah, I like the darker palette better. I like the darker bronzer better. So I got 3 of those. And now I'm going to go in with my Royal Langnickel Highlighter and Glow purple brush. And I'm going to go into, again, that Hopeless Romantic shade. And I'm just going to see how this is as a highlighter. Okay. Probably not. for my skin tone. Oh, wait, maybe yes. Hold up. Is this what we want? Okay. So, wow. I mean, I will admit, it looks like a little bit of a poop stain from the front. But let's see if we can fix it with a lighter shade. And also, I went in pretty heavy. Going a little bit lighter on this side. And also, maybe it would have worked better if I wouldn't have sprayed my face. I know that I normally spray my face, but that intensifies whatever you put on it. I'm just gonna blend it out. Hold on. Let me use my help me brush. Nope, once it's there, it's there. Yay. Okay. So, but let's see if we can pull in Anastasia Aurora to the rescue. Because that is just, I mean, I don't know if you could see that rose gold goodness. It's like, I mean, that would be stunning on deeper skin tones. I mean, I am telling you. That would literally be the most stunning highlighter. Okay, so I'm going to go into Luna, which is this icy white shade in the Aurora Glow Kit. And I'm going to put that over top of it. Wow, okay. Yeah, I love highlighters so much, you guys. Love it. It is my love. Okay. And I'm not going to put the eyeshadow on my nose because that would just be dumb. The other day, my husband was like, do you think you have a little bit too much of that stuff on your nose? And I was like, highlighter? And he was like, yeah, I mean, it's just a little much. And I was like, oh, okay. So I looked and I was like, yeah, I guess you're right. Because I love intense highlight. I just love it. And I could see how, like, on the tip of your nose, like, it might look a little bit Rudolphy. But I like it. Like, some days I like it. I like to have an intense, you know, nose highlight. So we're going to go in with the NYX Ombre Blush in Sweet Spring. This is a beautiful, like, pinky, peachy shade. We're almost done, guys. We're just going to put that on, and that might also make that shade look better. I mean, I like it. It's giving the, like, that mixed with the Luna, too, is, like, I mean, freaking stunning. So this is the Real Techniques contour brush that I like to use as a blush brush, because I like an intense blush as well. I always would put on my highlighter and then go back in with my blush. So I was like, I'm going to just put on my highlighter first. And then we go in with my blush. Unagi. If you know what that's from, comment down below. It's from a TV show. And I love it. Okay. Perfection. Not me, the makeup. Okay, so we're gonna go in with my pencil brush, and we're gonna go into, I think, just that matte. No. I want to go in the bright orange shade. I want to go back into Main Squeeze, which is the one we put in the crease in the beginning and then kind of lost. And we're going to go in the lower lash line. And we're going to be really careful because we don't want it to transfer, which it already started to do. Okay. Wipe that stuff away right away. And then other side, like that. Wipe it away again. It does have some kickback, but it's alright. I'm going to go in with the shade Anime. No, you know what? I'm going to go in with the shade Grandma from OCC Cosmetics. It's like a corally orange. These pencils can be used on your eyes or your lips. I've never used this one on my lips, so I can use it on my eyes. You want to always clean them off when you go from one area of the face to the other. I like that. You don't want to cross-contaminate, even if it's your own face, unless you want to sty or, you know, some kind of eye infection. This is really intensifying that orangey shade because it's a very orangey, corally liner. I like that. Alright. Anybody who knows what happened to OCC Cosmetics, please let me know down below. They're gone. They shut down all their social media accounts, their website, literally everything. And I'm pretty upset about it. I really love them as a brand. I know they had a lawsuit with Sephora. I don't know what about. But yeah, very sad. And they made my absolute favorite lip liner of all time, Sebastian. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do without it. Luckily, I just bought a backup, so I've got ways to figure it out, but more importantly, I hope they're okay as a brand, because they were awesome. And I've had some people reach out to me and be like, girl, do you know what happened? And I'm like, I have no clue, because I have a friend who does a lot of cosplay, and she, you know, it was a good brand that she could use that was fairly inexpensive, and now and because all their pencils are multi-purpose and vegan and cruelty-free, I mean, it was like the perfect solution. So I'm going to tell you guys right now, in my opinion, it almost looks like I'm wearing contacts when I wear this makeup, because especially with that orange liner, because it makes the green in my eyes so intense. So I am already a huge fan of this stack. I would definitely recommend it or any other stack by them, honestly. I have, the only one I don't have is She's in Parties, and I plan on getting it. I think that one is a forced shade one. Yeah. But literally, I'm not even joking, like any Melt Cosmetics products, lip products I've tried lip products, their eye products. I want to try their cheek products. They're amazing. They're amazing as a brand. I love the creators. They're amazing. I'm actually going to go crazy, and I just washed this off, or wiped this off, sanitized it, and I'm going to use it as a lip liner just because I can, and it might look cool. And if it doesn't, we can wipe it right off, because it is bright. She is right. Bright, not white. But pretty. And I know why they call it grandma. Because every grandma back in the day, I feel like, had that one Revlon lipstick that was the shade. I don't know why I always do that. Just gotta fill it in a little. Sorry. Shouldn't talk while I'm putting stuff in my mouth. I'm going to fill it in with probably a nude. But I wanted to give, we'll do this one. But I wanted to give it like a base that was a little bit more orangey. So I'm going to go in with Color Pops. I don't know if I want to do mess around or... No, I'm going to do the... Oh, that's a gloss. Okay. Let me try this again. Ooh, do we have Trinket? Yes. Okay, Trinket from Sugar Pill is amazing. They just came out with a new liquid lipstick collection. I can't wait to check it out. But Trinket is like a peachy, smells like orange creamsicle, like all their other liquid lipsticks. And oh my goodness, it's beautiful, and it has like a gold reflex that shows up the longer you wear it. I need to pull out a new one because this one is a little crusty. And then I'm going to use the I Love Sarai and ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade Curvy over top. I would have used a Melt Cosmetics lipstick, but because I am very colorful, the only shades I own by them are green and purple. And I don't think that would go with my vibe today. So, let me spray some of my favorite setting spray. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I really hope you know how much I appreciate all your support. I really do. I'm very excited to grow this channel. Don't forget to subscribe down below, like this video, comment anything you'd like to see on my channel, and hit that notification bell. And thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, there will be close-ups on my Instagram. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care, guys. And this is the final look.